Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back playing some more Terra tech, and this time I got something a little different than my normal. Well, what's really normal for me, right? But before we get too far into this, I'm going to whoop the snot out of this little test guy here. We've made him an enemy, we even made that charging guy an enemy. We're going to try, this is a campaign tech that I built, you might have seen him already. And we're up to a challenge today, but before we get into that, I would like to welcome you and thank you for joining me, and hoping you're having a good one, If not, maybe we can both enjoy ourselves and have a better one by the end. Because I'm quite satisfied with the results that I have gotten. So what I should do probably is, oh, look at that, rip 'em apart. Just kind of tell you what's going on, eh? This is like a little teaser. Well, on the forums there was a fellow Terra Techian who posed a challenge, saying, I have this little test. If you think your techs are tough, give it a try. Well, that was the easy version, so I guess, from what I've read and got from the posts. And then there was said of an impossible test. So that just kind of piqued my curiosity right there. Impossible, you say? I might want to try that, is what ran through my mind. So that is exactly what I did. I reached out to that member there, and I asked him to please post the say, because he wanted other people to prove they could make it, which is reasonable. I get that, but I asked him, he was more than happy to. So I'm pretty sure. Don't get mad. Sorry, dude, for member. Not sure if girl or guy. It's one of them names, Traveel. I'm thinking it might be a Travis. So maybe it's a boy. But anyway, besides the point. But I would like to thank Traveel for actually making this challenge, because it was pretty cool. It gave me something to work on for a while, actually a long while. This part doesn't look too bad, okay? I've sped this up just a little bit. You can probably tell from the music. But this takes some time with this guy, right? And I was going to try this with my campaign tech. This is the one I've been running around in the campaigns doing. And I've been doing pretty good with it, too. But against, this is the test one. You do this just to kind of see if you got the stuff behind you to even go further. So I figure, wow, this is taking me way too long. I don't think this guy is going to quite cut the mustard in the big, true test of this. This is supposed to be impossible, right? We all know this isn't impossible. These two tags, even. And this one, I don't think I was really supposed to turn to an enemy. I just thought it'd be an added little bonus. Kind of excitement in the battle. But yeah, I'm going to wrap these guys up here. I've done this already, so I know. I'm like a fortune teller right now, it seems like. I'm a psychic. Yeah, with an IC, not an O. No, that's psycho one. You get that confused. People look at you funny. Walk up to me, hey, how's it going? I'm a psycho. Should see the weird looks that you get when you tell me you're a psychic. Let alone the other. Past mistakes. Learn from them. Moved on. But anyway. There's some other stuff I was going to maybe mention and remind you about. One of those would be the Saturday Showcase. Oh, got your batteries down. But yeah, that's, if you haven't seen them before, that's where on Saturday, of course, where I'll take the text that you've created and post it in my Saturday Showcase auditions link. Look at that. That's awesome. And it can be found down in the description for the auditions. And it'll take you to the forum thread that I created. And from there, you post your in-game snapshots and save games of your cool and original text. They must be cool, must be original. You know what I mean? And then from there, I'll make the best dang video out of them I can. Post them back up. We'll share our ideas and our fun that we can partake in. Because the ideas and all that, inspiring others, I find that pretty entertaining. And when I get inspired by you guys, just as much so, if not more. That's awesome. So I got lots of ideas, but I'll never turn away another one. Oh, look at him pop. I likes it. I likes it a lot. So that finishes him off pretty good. Now, before I actually get into the test of all this, I think I'll clean this area up a bit, because I don't want no added lag on this. I got a feeling it's going to be bad. It's going to take a long time, too, maybe. It all depends what he figures is going to be impossible. So what I thought I'd do is what I did is I actually went and tried it, right? With that little guy. You made it. Congrats. Load your tech, charge up, and obtain victory and prove Traveel wrong. Go get him, Tiger. This way. By the way, complete this at... Oop, gotta turn a little bit. Daytime. Alright. Did you know that cabs make great weapons? Select, charge up, and hit space. Yeah, that's a good point. They do. They have decent little lasers on them. Oh, I missed some. Did you read that? Okay. Pressing T. I gotta turn him into an enemy. 1v1, me scrub. Alright. Who you talking to? Call him scrub. So this is the guy I figured I'd build up and I'd get him all charged up. And he's going to be the one I actually attempt the challenge with. Now, I'm not going into it unknowing. Like I said, I did go up with my other one, and I gave it a little bit of a try. I didn't blow up, though. I was able to get out of there in time before they blew me up. I should have probably showed that, eh? But it took so long. And I figured everything all together, oh, it took so long. Like I posted in my last video, and I had been working on this into my second day because of a failed attempt, some other failed ideas, and then I just said, okay, let's do this. So yeah, I copied your little tech. I'm gonna place it all around here, charge my guy up extra fast because I don't want to wait too long. And then to boot, I'm gonna probably, speed the video up a little bit, just a wee bit. I do like the way they kind of just pop all the way up around, Looks pretty handy. Wish they charged me more, so I'm going to put a couple batteries up on this end. Like there and there. That should help. Look at that. Now they're actually touching me with the charging. Yeah, I'll cut down on a little more leg. So yeah, that was one thing I was thinking of. Is why I get rid of these guys, is maybe mentioning, because he's talking about making like the extreme edition of the impossible test. Which this is supposed to be the impossible test. So I don't know if he does. Cool. I don't know if I'm going to jump right at it. Like, this did take me a heck of a long time, even on the run through that did work and went through all the way. Like, a lot of time. Like, I was going to add it all up, but I forgot. So my best guess is roughly about, I'd say 14 some odd hours. Now, I'll tell you, I did not sit there the whole time. I learned something. I did. It was useful. Well, I take this guy out, and it tells you. There was something else I was going to say too, but I forgot what that was. But anyway, we're going to show you this tech's capable of here. Now look at him just chew that up. But as far as the next challenge, that's what I was talking about, that he may build up. A couple things I would suggest is don't have any rotating turret style techs. Oh, it's murder. The lag is horrible. Like, just by themselves, they'll lag out something. As soon as they get too big, they'll cause an immediately pause and everything on their own. And then that's not counting having, like, multiple ones. So, yeah, that added some time. But, as you see, I got the determination, and I thought, I can do it. And this tech is actually called I Think I Can. I had to. It seemed appropriate and fitting. But now, I figure with this guy, I'm just going to take him on from the side. I'm not going to get brave and try and face off with all the missiles he has either. Because then I'm just going to take a ton of damage. And then I won't be as good for the actual test. So I'm going to do this whole thing the smart way, I hope. Maybe not the smartest way, but a smart way. So I'm not going to go balls there right into the oncoming fire and maybe win, maybe die. I ain't like them options. So I'm going to hit them from the side, and then even with the other ones, I got me a strategy. I think it might work. I'm hoping so. But while I'm kind of finishing this guy off, I'd also like to just mention there, this being November, I believe now, that the last week of November, this month, of 2017, I'm going to announce the actual recipient of the first ever prize of 3D tech from the Donation Appreciation Program. And if you'd like to participate, all you really needs to do is find my little paypal.me link down in the description. It's set up for a $2 donation. And if you could find your way as to making that small donation, it doesn't have to be $2, it could be less, could be more, it's up to you. But for every $2 that you donate, it'll get your name added in once for the draw of a 3D printed tech that is currently valued at $40. It's going to be made by the guys that grab it, and then it'll be paid for by me. You know, they've been involved with Terra Tech for a while now, and I've got a couple of the techs I've won myself from contests on the forums, and I think they're pretty. Oh, look at that! It's pretty cool. Like they're cooler than the way that looks. Like right now, all that exploding stuff is half as cool as these little techs are. And you know, with the more participation, the value of the prize could go up. It all depends. Like I ain't the mate of the monies, but you know, it's out there. Participate if you like. If not, you know, cool. You could always just go down, hit that comments, and you know, participate that way. It's not going to get your name entered, unfortunately, but still. I defeated him. You defeated him. This is more of a test of endurance. So make sure you have a tanky vehicle. Good luck. Okay, so now let's get into the real stuff. That was just the warm-ups. As you can see, there's a heck of a lot of red there. But, you know, as we go through this, you know, you could also go down while you're down around them comments. Maybe even you're just saying hello. You know, that'd be pretty cool even. I think it'd be nice to hear from you. You know? Or you hit the like button if you're enjoying what you're seeing. You know, subscribe, ding the bell. See, I'm working all that in as I go. Trying. I waited a little too long on this one. Now I'll just be almost repeating myself in about a few minutes. But anyway, I think it's worth it because, you know, I do appreciate it. All the awesome you guys bring. And I know you hears it a lot. But it's worth it. Look at that. Just a wall of fire. Let's check this out. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Just right in the middle. Yeah, I'm thinking what I really should have did is put more missiles. Just because I could be able to take each one of these buildings out a lot faster. Oh, yeah, he's got a bunch of those little ones in the middle, too. I forgot about them. See, those were kind of a nice little treat, because my missiles, they seem to kind of mainly focus on the big guys, the bigger towers. I figured they were like recharging towers, but they got guns on them, too, so you gotta be careful with them. Oh, nice. I like the green. It's a good sign. It means go. But then the middle ones, you know, you get to them after blowing up the big ones, and they just fall. Well, they seem to after you speed things up. Like at each clip that I have in my editor, I can put, I think it works out to be about 4 times faster, something like that. I don't know, the way I look at it is, like it's got the halfway mark. I either use quarter, half, or as far as I can go, which is, I guess, 3/4. So I don't know, I think it's 3 or 4 times faster at least. But some of these clips, they had to be done over like 3 times full, like that at the max, and then once just to tune it up. So I think I got them pretty close. Hopefully it matches up. I think it's alright. Because sometimes when it's over or being sped up and everything else and why it's still on the editor, it doesn't look exactly as fluid as it does when it is rendered out. Because it makes the computer work that little bit extra harder. And it depends on how well I've done too. So it's all just still in the learning process actually. Like I'm always learning something new. Just like, I'm actually patient enough and determined enough to actually spend this much time, well, let my computer spend this much time, just to see if it's possible. Or impossible. Because we were testing the impossibility of the whole situation. Now, there's a lot of times that I was just watching TV and other stuff. Oh yeah, that reminds me, you know the thing I learned? That my space bar is just the right size to sit an Xbox 360 battery pack on to hold it down. And see, like here, I'm just sitting there, right? So I don't want to get any closer. I don't want to get the guns on me. I don't want to take any damage if I don't have to. That'd just be silly, right? I said I had a strategy. This be it. Just going to sit back, relax. So you might notice it a little bit here. I forgot to turn the sharpness setting off on a couple of the the extra rounds of speeding up, and it's got a little too sharp almost. But with so much going on and everything, I think it's alright. But look at that, just raining down. Yeah, it's still not that bad, really. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, nice. There it goes. See, I didn't get to see these the first time when they were actually happening. Most of this happened when I was gone watching my movie. Oh, man, I had like 4 naps while I was doing this. 5, maybe. I might have passed off and just passed out and not even realized it. But yeah, I got to the work on this when I did get in here, because you have to move. It takes you like 10 minutes just to move a little bit. Because I was counting my frames with FPM. Anybody who's dealt with lag has probably made that joke. And that's frames per minute. Because you don't count by seconds, because they ain't happening that fast. Like, honestly, I think there was times where I was getting like 1 frame every 20 seconds. If that makes any sense. Oh, nice. Look at it, just choose it right down from top to bottom. I like that. Now that little guy, he's got to go next. I ain't feeling all that friendly with some. Oh, get it. Get after it. Yeah. Oh, he spread out. All the little bits. Oh, look at him wrist fall off it. I like that. So yeah, he's talking about that next challenge. Well, I got my next build idea. I might adapt this tech. Like, this tech is only batteries, bullets, ballistics, batteries, and big wheels. So yeah, there ain't really no recharging it. I did have a recharger on it for a little bit, but then it got even worse, and then I took it out just to see if it would help, and I never used it again. But I wasn't taking fire, so I wasn't really worried about it. Saving the frames, you know. Like, look at that. I kind of got impatient there. I just want to speed it up a little bit. I kind of like the way it looks. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, take it. Yeah. Blow up. Oh. Nice. It's like the 2 shades of green. When you see that first green, it's flashing. It's getting hurt. And then that last nice, cool, exploding green, that's awesome. So this is what we're kind of facing against. But as I kind of check this out, I'm going to thank you once again for joining me. You know, I do appreciate all the awesome you and only you guys can bring to a channel. Like, look at all this, eh? Shush. And I just remind you about the Saturday Showcase. And you know, there's also that donation appreciation program. If you want to try and be the lucky recipient of the 3D printed tech, all you got to do is a $2 donation and you get entered automatically. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome, keep having a good one. Bye.